Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news, all right, guys. So here's the scoop that's been buzzing all around the NFL circles. Whispers from sources like Adam Schefter hinting at a blockbuster trade that could shake up the NFC West, and honestly, the entire NFL landscape. The potential move. Aidan Hutchinson, the young and explosive edge rusher for the Detroit Lions, could be heading to the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, you heard that right. The 49ers might be about to add a game-changing piece that could redefine their pass rush, and by extension, their entire season. Now, this isn't just some rumor floating around. It's rooted in real strategic considerations from both sides. The Lions, sitting at 8-5, are looking to rebuild their offensive line after allowing a concerning 38 sacks. They're also about to face some salary cap challenges, especially with Jared Goff's upcoming extension, which could hit around $45 million in 2026. Moving Hutchinson now could free up around $15 million in cap space, giving Detroit the flexibility to focus on rebuilding the OL and balancing their roster for the future. On the other side, the 49ers are at 9-4, and their defense has taken some hits lately. After Nick Bosa went down with that ankle injury in October, the pass rush has struggled to find its rhythm. They've been missing Bosa's explosiveness and leadership on the edge, which has impacted their ability to pressure quarterbacks consistently. Plus, with Warner out for a stretch, the defense has looked a little more vulnerable. Adding Hutchinson, a player who's been lighting up the NFL with his explosiveness, could be the spark the 49ers need to turn their pass rush into one of the league's most feared again. Let's talk about Hutchinson himself, because he's a player who's been making waves all season. In 2025, before his injury, he was dominating with 23 solo tackles, 13 assists, 36 combined tackles, and a staggering 5 sacks in just 5 games. That's an incredible pace, especially considering he missed 8 games after suffering a tibia injury in Week 6. When healthy, Hutchinson has been a force, with a PFF pass rush grade of 92 and an overall grade of 88.9. His win rate of 26% and 92 pressures in just 5 games show how effective he is at disrupting the quarterback's rhythm. His career stats are even more impressive, with over 30 sacks since winning Rookie of the Year in 2022, and he's shown no signs of slowing down. What makes Hutchinson an ideal fit for the 49ers? Well, for starters, his explosiveness off the edge is exactly what the team needs to elevate their pass rush to the next level. With Bosa out, the 49ers have lacked that extra juice that consistently collapses pockets and forces quarterbacks into tough throws. Hutchinson can fill that void, bringing relentless pressure, boosting the team's overall sack numbers, and making life miserable for opposing offenses. His ability to generate pressure, with a career-high 92 pressures in 5 games, means he's a true game wrecker, especially when paired with the right complementary pieces like Yetur Gross-Matos, who's been providing solid pressure when healthy. Now, if you're wondering about the impact on the field, just imagine what Hutchinson could do in a 49ers uniform. His presence would increase the pressure rate significantly, projected to go up by over 28%, which means more sacks, more turnovers, and more opportunities for the San Francisco defense to dominate. His addition would also help the run defense, which has been a bit shaky at times, especially after losing Bosa. Hutchinson's ability to contain the run and rush the passer makes him a perfect fit for what the 49ers want to do on defense. But it's not just about the defense. A player like Hutchinson can also give the offense a bit more breathing room. When you're facing relentless pressure, it's tough for any quarterback to operate efficiently. With Purdy at the helm, who's been playing well but can sometimes struggle under pressure, having Hutchinson rushing from the edge can buy him that extra half second to make the right throw. This could push the 49ers, scoring average well beyond their current 26 points per game, and make them even more dangerous in the playoffs. And speaking of the playoffs, the stakes couldn't be higher. The NFC is wide open, and adding Hutchinson dramatically improves the 49ers' chances of not just making a deep playoff run, but actually competing for the Super Bowl. According to projections, with Hutchinson on board, the odds of the 49ers winning the Super Bowl increase substantially, from 500 to around 800 in betting odds, which is a huge jump. This isn't just about filling a positional need. It's about sending a message to the rest of the league that the 49ers are serious contenders, ready to dominate on both sides of the ball. This trade could also set a tone for the rest of the league, a statement that the 49ers are willing to go all in to secure their place at the top. With Hutchinson's explosiveness and potential to develop even further, he's a guy who could be a cornerstone piece for the next few seasons, especially if he's paired with the 49ers coaching staff and defensive scheme. Of course, nothing is set in stone yet, and these negotiations could change or even fall apart, but the signs point to a real possibility. The NFL trade deadline is always full of surprises, and this one would be a blockbuster for sure. If it goes through, it would be a statement move, showing that the 49ers aren't just content with their current roster, but are looking to push even harder for that elusive Super Bowl title. So, what does this all mean for the 49ers and their fans? Well, it's a game changer. Hutchinson's addition would elevate the team's defense to historic levels, bringing the kind of pressure that could turn close games into blowouts. It would also send a clear message to the rest of the league that the 49ers are here to stay, primed to contend not just this year but for many more to come. And for fans, it's an exciting time, a chance to see a young superstar join the fold and help lead the team to greatness. Now, keep in mind, all of this hinges on negotiations, cap space, and a lot of moving parts. But if it happens, it's going to be one of the most exciting developments of the NFL season. The potential pairing of Hutchinson with the 49ers. Existing talent could be a defining moment for this franchise, transforming their defense into one of the league's most feared and setting up a serious Super Bowl push. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the 49ers front office is clearly eyeing the bigger picture. They've been strategic all season, balancing their roster, managing injuries, and now, potentially pulling off a trade that could define their championship window. Adding Hutchinson would not only boost their pass rush, but also send a message to the rest of the league that the Niners are serious contenders, willing to make bold moves to stay on top. This kind of move also aligns with the team's recent history of aggressive roster management. They've shown that they're not afraid to take risks if it means improving their chances of winning Super Bowls. Players like Bosa have already set a high bar, and Hutchinson could be the next star to rise in that lineage, a player capable of changing games with his explosiveness and relentless pursuit of the quarterback. And let's not forget, the 49ers are always a team that builds through both the draft and strategic trades. If this move materializes, it would be a clear signal of their commitment to winning now, especially with the window opening wide with players like Purdy and the core they've assembled around him. It's an exciting time to be a 49ers fan, with the team potentially making a move that could be remembered for years to come. In the end, whether this trade actually happens or not, the buzz alone is enough to get fans fired up. It's the kind of move that could send shockwaves through the league, and for the 49ers, it's all about positioning themselves as the team to beat come playoff time. The defense, with Hutchinson's addition, could become a juggernaut, giving them that extra edge needed to finally get over the hump and bring home another Lombardi. So stay tuned, folks. The NFL offseason is always full of surprises, and this one might just be the biggest yet. Keep your fingers crossed, because if Hutchinson ends up in red and gold, it's going to be a game changer. The NFC West and the entire league better watch out, because the San Francisco 49ers are about to get even more dangerous. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news.